Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Venom, issue number 22, Venom Island, part 2. This is a wicked book. I'm going to tell you all about who made this comic book. Then we'll talk about the comic book itself. Okay, so we've got Donny Cates on writing, Mark Bagley doing the pencils, Andy Owen on inks, Frank Martin and Eric Arcianega on colors, VC's Clayton Cowles doing the letters, cover art by Mark Bagley, Andy Owens, and Jason Keith, and there's a variant cover out there by John Taylor Christopher doing the Marvel's X comic cover. Okay, so a couple things here, my peeps. First off, let's just do the Dylan thing. I can't see Sleeper in his cat form anywhere, but you know what I did see? I see that he's got a little rat tail, and it's red, and it's actually not a rat's tail. Dylan's keeping something, and that's not cool, brah. That's not cool. Look. I'm not an advocate for beating children, but I mean, if you keep a little piece of carnage hidden away someplace, that's a beating. All right? That's a paddling. Like, just bottom line, all right? Keeping pieces of carnage after the event we just had, that's a paddling. Anyway, the rest of this book is really just an action book. And by action, I'm talking like 80s action movies, all right? The action exploitation movies where it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and freaking Rambo, Sylvester Stallone and all that stuff. Dude, like Eddie Brock, he looks like freaking Commando at some points. You know, he's like Brockbo. He's just like, hey, Carnage, I'm your worst nightmare. Like, dude, he found us an arsenal of weapons. Little bit of ammo. That's messed up. Bra's in trouble, man. He should have tried to like make sure he had that proper ammo to go. That being said, Carnage took over the Venom symbiote. Now, the Carnage symbiote has to be destroyed, but it also took over Eddie's other. You can't just kill your other. You bonded with this thing like it's a piece of you, man. So I'm glad that Cates doesn't have him just saying, well, I've got to throw the baby out with the bathwater. No, he's trying to salvage what he can. In fact, he's willing to do it to the sense that he self-sacrifices. Look, anybody here besides me read Peter David's run on Aquaman? Because Homeboy just Aquamaned himself. Yeah, like that. I was surprised. In fact, honestly, that ending in many ways saved the book because the book for me was just pure action and bloodbath. And I'm like, I mean, it's cool. I'd like a little bit more story. And we really didn't get hardly any story in this. This is a very quick read. You could even probably skip, with all due respect, sorry, I'm being honest, I'm not making this review for Donny Cates. I'm making it for all of us. You know what I'm saying? You could pretty much skip the dialogue and everything that happens here, minus the Dylan part. Pay attention to the Dylan part. Interesting stuff happened in the Dylan part. But the Eddie Brock stuff, you could pretty much just white out all the dialogue and just watch what happens and just be like, oh, cool. Mindless, gun violence and stuff like that. It's cool. It's cool, baby. It's cool. And at the very end, oh, shoot. Aren't you supposed to fix you know what? Here's the thing. I always talk about this. Marvel and DC comic book characters, they're just basically toys in somebody else's sandbox. And you're going to go and you're going to take the toy off there and you're going to play with it, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you eventually got to put that toy back. People ask me how long is Donny Cates going to be on this? Well, what he just did, I get the distinct feeling this dude's going to be on this comic book for a real long time. Because, wow. Wow. Anyway, this was, like I said, the ending really cinched it for me on this book. Otherwise, some cool stuff with Dylan. Dude needs a paddle. Little boy needs paddling. Eddie is a freaking man beast. And holy crap, that ending. That's the book. That's all the spoilers for the book, man. That's all of them. Anyway, I enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed this. And at this point, I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next because how do you just do that? How do you do that? You remember with Thor, Jason Aaron? Dude's just like, Donny Cates has come to the point where he's just like, you know what? I'm done with killing cute animals. Let's have some real fun now. Dismemberment. The dude needs help. All right? I loves me some Donny Cates. But let's just call a spade. Homeboy needs help. All right? And I am not a parapsychologist. So we're going to have to get somebody else in to exorcise his demons because Homeboy needs it. Anyway, guys, I'm like, Venom, Venom. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.